Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State, the former Spartan.
Redskins versus Eagles, Week 7, Monday Night Football. Huge division matchup between the Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles. A big opportunity for the Eagles to go to 6-1 and put the Redskins in a hole and beating them twice in the divisions and staying ahead of the chain in the NFC East. Those are the starters for the Washington Redskins. Man, this is a huge Monday night. You're about to see the starters for the Philadelphia Eagles defense. They look like everybody's on the start. I know Michael Kendricks is questionable and Jordan Hicks is questionable, but they practice all week, so I got them starting. I go by if they practice the whole week. And I don't think Ronald Darby's going to play. It's not realistic that he's going to play in this game. But right here, first big play of the game, just a turnover. But what happened on that play is I got initial pressure and I fell down and didn't get Kirk Cousins, but his defensive lineman backed into him, hit into his arm, forced a wobbly pass that got picked off, and that's what happened on that play. So I'll come in on those big play parts and I'll break it down and tell you what happened. So enjoy the highlight.
Cousins. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to drop.
On this play, it's a cover one blitz that I'm playing, single high safety. Jordan Hicks and Chris Long forced him out of the pocket, had Jordan Hicks on a blitz up the middle, and he forced him right into Chris Long, who forced him to move just out of the pocket to throw that up there, and it stayed up there long enough. And a good job by Jalen Mills keeping his foot in bounds. And you know, that's what happened on that play. But I'll talk about the offense and defensive game plan in a little bit here.
This one complete to Jordan Reed. A look at the numbers from a week ago. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. A little closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost.
A yard there, and now second. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The rookie from Tennessee, Derek.
And maybe try and find one.
Offensive game plan was simple. They're pretty decent against the run, so I wanted to attack them into weakness, especially Josh Norman not being in the lineup. He is ruled out for the game, so I wanted to attack their secondary, but I just didn't want to go pass happy. I wanted to just set them up with run and then hit them with a play action. But that's just a great catch by Mason Aguilar, who's having a terrific season and just, you know, seems revitalized under Doug Peterson in this offense with Carson Wentz. But that was the game plan. Attack their secondary and their weakness, run the ball effectively to affect them with play action so I could get those deeper plays downfield.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Fighting him off. And that is in.
Coach dropped on the spot. That's a big-time play by the defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he's... Wentz now on first down. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Knew this was man coverage across the board, so basically protection held up. Just threw the ball on the money to Zach Ertz with Carson Wentz. The safety went with the the running back coming out of the backfield, so that basically singled to Carson Wentz that, yeah, Zach Ertz will be manned up, and basically ran a corner or a 7 route, as they like to call it, and hit him in stride for the touchdown.
15 yards. Wentz gonna throw. Aguilar has it. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Smith. And brought down, but not before he was able to break. To throw is Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And he picks up the first. And Elliott puts this one through. To throw, it's Wentz. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Defensive game plan was pretty simple. Get pressure on Kirk Cousins and keep everything in front, keeping everything in front of us. So I kind of switched it up. I was a little bit more aggressive in the first game, but I kind of went more like showing different coverages. I played a little bit more softer because the way the game unfolded with a huge lead, so that ended up unfolding in the way of the situation of the game. So I ended up playing more soft. I had plans to be more aggressive, but I didn't have to be with that huge lead. So my game plan was just to get pressure with my front four and to see if I could cause turnovers like I did earlier in the game, which set up the earlier scores. Second half, Redskins made a couple of adjustments. They started to play a little bit more zone and zone blitz a little bit more up the middle where they were effective like they were in the first game. So they made a couple adjustments at halftime.
Cousins now on second down. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jordan Hicks. Play fake. Cousins. And that is incomplete. In his own end zone, it's Wentz. Ertz over the middle. And he's able to get this up just... Now Wentz on the bootleg. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard. So
relax. Try and figure out what is...
This play was weird. Not because the play was weird. It's what happened after he made the catch. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was... I can't even explain it because that just made no sense what Josh Doxson was doing. Why was he just taking his time? Could have gotten hit and fumbled. But I guess the game was acting weird at that point. But I just had to bring that up because that just looked very weird after he made that catch.
That'll be good for 6, but now
on this play, just showing him a disguised look. I didn't mind the catch, but here what gets under my skin is just the poor tackling, or didn't even get a hand on him, just bad angles. That infuriates me, and I'm pissed off that, you give up cheap touchdowns. You want them to earn it by going down the field and not getting easy touchdowns. So that was just bad, horrible angling by the safeties, and just a missed tackle by the corner by Rasul Douglas there. Just bad tackling.
Just shy of mid. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the...
On this play, this is a flood concept where you flood everybody to the left side of the field. But they were in man coverage. Alshon did a good job of just breaking. Like, he ran his route like he was going to run deep, and he just broke to the outside. And basically, he was open for the touchdown. There was no zone. None of that. It was just straight man-to-man coverage. Believe it was a robber coverage, so the safety is spying in the middle of the field. I went away from it because I knew they was going to try to blanket Zach Ertz over the middle because I've been successful. Right here, more horrendous, horrible tackling. I hate missed tackles. That gets under my skin. I cannot stand when my Eagles missed tackles, and in this game we were tackling so well, but when the fourth quarter came, gave up some cheap garbage touchdowns because of missed tackling. Don't mind giving up the reception, but you got to make that tackle. Ronnie McLeod got to make that tackle. Just poor tackling right there.
They'll begin here with Blunt, and an alley to run, and he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark. On second down, here's Wentz. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he Eagle first down. Wentz to earn football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They give him 13. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead up.
Those gains.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And this is brought in by Pryor.
And find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Missed tackle. Just horrible angling right there. Oh man, this I could giving up cheap touchdowns just gets under my skin because it makes the game look closer than it really is, and it never was really this close. I dominated with the Eagles farly throughout this game, and just giving up a cheap touchdown just gets under my skin. This week in practice, we'll fix that up and get ready for the 49ers. Can't give up cheap touchdowns.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to roam now. Buck rumbling with a first down and more. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 20. Wentz to throw. Aguilar has it. Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be.
As far as the actual game, Redskins, Eagles Monday night, I got the Eagles winning, but I think going into halftime it will be close. But I think in the second half, I think the injuries will start to catch up with Washington, with Norman being out, Bashard Billing not being 100%, Jonathan Allen not being there on the defensive line. He's out. I think Carson Wentz will light up their secondary in the second half. I think he has a huge day. Alshon has a big day. Nelson Aguilar, Zach Ertz seems to always have a big day against the Redskins. So I like my Eagles 28-17 against the Washington Redskins. I got the Eagles going 6-1, beating Washington twice in the season. So if y'all enjoyed this video, please leave a like and always leave a comment.